Today at Waldorf Ford and Dodge wholesale, we got a 1998 Ranger XLT. This looks really nice. It's got great tires on it. I'm going to take a quick walk around. The vehicle is running right now, and then I'll go through everything about it. Taking a quick walk. It's green, obviously, with a little green accent. There, it does have a bed liner, and it's got toolbox. Okay, taking a quick walk around. Now keep in mind, all these vehicles are wholesale. They're just trade-ins that we get in from our giant Waldorf Ford and Dodge dealerships up here, taking up a couple city blocks. These are all wholesale pieces that I'm swinging around to now that have just come in, and we'll be selling these quickly. Certainly some on eBay. And if you need to ship them out of the country or something, especially these Rangers, they like to go certain places where people need smaller trucks. That's not a problem. We'll work with you on that. And starting off on this vehicle, I can tell you the buy now figure we're going to put on this one will be $3,200. If you want to make an offer on it, we'd be glad to entertain it. Or you can just click the buy now button. Sometimes we do drop down the buy now price. But if that happens and you miss it when we drop it down, well, sorry. You just have to get right on it. Keep an eye on it. First thing, I'm seeing a little hail damage. Small amount here. It's really hard to see in the video. It's going to be almost impossible. But there are little dents all through here and on the roof. So that's definitely hail damage. There is a missing paint here that's chipped off. Up front, the chrome looks in pretty good shape. Underneath, looking at the bottom, you can hear a little squeak, fan squeak. Now when I first started this, it was tapping a bit. It's quieted down now. So it's definitely a little valve tap or something, motor or noise. I'll get to that in a minute. The tire's in really good shape. Let's check this tire. Yep, equally as good shape. Again, this is an XLT. This side all looks pretty good. It's got some scratches, scuffs. I mean, it's a 98. It's been used as a truck, so it's gonna have some scuffs. Its back tire here looks pretty good. Some scuffs up here. You can see in here the bed liner. Now we never clean these. We just get them in. So the way you're seeing them is the way we trade them. Okay, and the bed liner's all here. Looks good. Little crack right here in the bed liner. It's not a spray-in liner. It's just a drop-in liner. Okay, looking back here, it opens. Could use a little WD-40. Would be nice. And it's got a tow hitch underneath. We can see it has a spare tire. And you can hear it running, and again, you might hear a little tap there. I'm hearing a little valve tap, something. Again, we just sell them as is. Seems to run all right. But it's starting up cold, like I said. It did have a little more tap noise to it. Right here's a scuff. A lot of little scratches and stuff like that in here. Let's take a look inside. It is manual windows. Okay. Manual door locks. Okay. And it's dirty. It's definitely had a mechanic guy or something in here. Smells a little bit like an old furnace, but I'm sure that could be scrubbed out of it. It just hasn't been scrubbed. The headliner and everything looks pretty good. Little stain up here. I'm gonna assume it was a smoker vehicle here. The radio's working, although it's a dirty radio. And I seem to be increasing the sound, but there it goes. Wow, it really takes a lot to get it off there. Let me turn that off. Okay. AC does not work. I tried it earlier. I could not get any AC out of it. The compressor seemed to engage, but that's about it. 116,000 miles on it. The brake light's on right now, which will take off, and the seatbelt light is on because I don't have the seatbelt on. This vehicle does not have cruise control that I can see. It's got a dimming light up here portion. and intermediate wipers, and that's about it. It's pretty standard, and it is standard shift. Throwing in the clutch. This knob comes off, by the way, no charge for that. Probably need a little better glue. Okay, so we'll try to drive this stick shift here with and film. Okay, starting off, clutch lets off at the end point, but smooth. Got it in second. I'm gonna try to do that again. I'm gonna drive around twice here because it made a little noise going in the second. Just check it. Up into third, that shifted okay. Go back down to second. I was engaged all the way, second made a little noise. So that clutch may not be engaging all the way. Let me stop it here. We start off in second. A little tougher on it, but it worked okay. Let's start off in second, okay. Let's go back to first and go back to second. See if it makes yacky wacky noise here. Okay, and second, yeah. So I've got that clutch engaged all the way, and that's popping on that second there a little bit. I can definitely feel it pop back. So it may need some adjustment. May need a new clutch to get that to engage, or maybe something there with the gears. I mean, it runs all right. Go up to third. Let me go through them all here. And fourth. I can't really get up to a whole lot of speed here. Yeah, it definitely wants to make noise when it goes to second. No doubt about it. Okay, so there could be some synchronization there off. But it picks up nicely. Moves well. Hey, for a little beater truck, it's not bad, and at this price, it's really cheap. All right, I just drove around there in second all the time. All right, little squeaks when you do turns. Yeah, little front end squeaking. Probably's never been greased up pretty well. Okay, let's put in reverse. Reverse does not make any noise. Going into reverse. Reverse is okay. Back to first. First is good. Second, again, get a little pop. So, that's the big deal with it. Okay, otherwise you're sitting here running, as you can hear. Let's pop open the hood. Listen to it a little bit more. Remember, anyone can bid on these vehicles unless you're in the state of Maryland. If you are, hold on. Okay, anyone can bid on these vehicles. However, if you're in the state of Maryland, these are not inspected, so you cannot bid on these unless you have a wholesaler's license. Here's the vehicle running. Now, I'll say it's a little quieter than when it first started. So if you're a mechanic and can figure that out, okay, and say, hey, I know what that is, then certainly that's something you might be able to get on, because right now it's not making, it's pretty quiet, it's not making as much noise. I'll let you listen to it. But there was a significant amount of noise when I first started it up, in the sense of it kind of a tapping noise. So that is definitely there. Hey, let me lower this down. Okay. So there it is, 1998 Ford Ranger XLT. Hey, it's going to need a little TLC on the engine there, I would say. Maybe on the trans or the clutch. But heck, if you're looking for an inexpensive truck that's running, remember they got a little hail damage on there, and you just want a beater truck, this could be a good one. Real simple and easy. So give me a call, 301-503-5309, Waldorf Ford and Dodge Wholesale. Any questions, feel free to ask me. If you want to put a bid on, just go ahead and put a bid on it. Go ahead and hit the buy now, whichever you want to do. Get a hold of me and let me know. When these things sell, they go. I write up the paperwork and I move them out. So don't hesitate.